Guten Tag. My name is Herr Professor Dr. Manfred von Obermeister und I am a triple black belt in the most effective, deadly and punctual martial science in the whole world. Now, notice that I said martial science and not martial art. And this is very important. You see, an art leaves room for interpretation. It leaves room for feelings, blah, blah, blah. Whereas a science is based on data. It is based on cold clinical calculation. And this is what we base our combat system on. There is no room for feelings. German Jiu Jitsu, or GJJ as we like to call it, has been in covert development in the shadows of the Black Forest for over 1200 years. It was founded December 25th, year 800, by Karl der Große, who the effeminate French like to call Charlemagne. It was created for his personal bodyguard, which was a little bit like the samurai, the ninja, or the SEAL Team 6, except of course much better. They created the most organized, the most systematic, the most punctual, and therefore the most effective martial art in the whole world. And for the last 1200 years, this has been passed down from Teutonic warrior to Teutonic warrior, both in the Black Forest and the Edelweiss Mountains in northern Germany, and it has come down to us today. In German Jiu Jitsu, you will learn to use your entire body as a weapon and the entire body of your opponent as a target. You will learn the way of the foot and the fist. You will learn the locking of the joints. You will learn the choking of the neck, the defense of the weapons, and how to defend your village and your family against any sort of attacker. There's a little saying in German, Ordnung muss sein. There must be order. And by bringing order and systematization to the martial arts, we have created the world's first and last martial science. You will have no choice but to learn the right techniques in the right order right from the start. Because it is German, it is obviously much better than all the other little systems of Jiu-Jitsu all over the place. It can be used all over the world under any situation without any need to adapt to the local situation whatsoever. Now you might say to me, Herr Professor Doctor, if your martial science is so effective, why have you not appeared in the UFC? Now, of course, we have notified the UFC of our availability for a title fight, and we have informed them of our rates, but they have not yet got back to us. Now it may be that they are afraid of us exposing their champions as disorganized, non-punctual, and non-disciplined little boys. Nevertheless, I hope to hear back from them soon, because I would very much like to discipline some of their champions in the ring for the whole world to watch. So, we clearly have the best system of martial combat in the world, and right now we are accepting new students here at the Edelweiss Combat Jiu-Jitsu and Cultural Sensitivity Center on top of Edelweiss Mountain, only 40 minutes from Hamburg, here in northern Germany. As for fees, we will inform you what they are when you get accepted, but know in advance, we only accept Deutschmark, we do not accept euros, and we do not accept these dollars. Deep in my heart, I am a humanitarian. I think you should come here. You should come here. You must train here. However, if you lack the discipline and the respect to train in German Jiu-Jitsu, but you still have aspirations of defending your family against a crowd of people with knives and bats and fighting on the street with gebrochenes glass and needle syringes everywhere, I do have a little suggestion. As a very, very poor alternative to German Jiu-Jitsu, you have what my distant cousin Stephan, twice removed on my mother's side, likes to call Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is obviously not German Jiu-Jitsu, so it is not very good. It is not very organized. Classes often start late, and they just show the techniques that they feel like showing that day. Just think of how good a martial art like that could become if they would just submit to the discipline of German Jiu-Jitsu. But no, they want to come in late. They want to chat about the UFC. They want their acai shakes, and they want to learn new techniques off the YouTube all the time. My distant cousin Stephan, twice removed on my mother's side, has written a book about his little second-rate martial art called A Roadmap for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now, he is only half German, so it is not very good. It is the prime example of a martial art as opposed to a martial science like what we have developed. I hope by now it is self-evident that you should come and train with us here on Edelweiss Mountain. However, if you lack the discipline and the respect to do that, you can download cousin Stephan's second-rate little book for free somewhere at a link below. So, the best among you I will meet when you come here and begin your multi-year and very rigorous apprenticeship program at the German Jiu Jitsu Combat and Cultural Sensitivity Center. For the rest of you, that little book about that second-rate martial art will have to do. Always remember, German Jiu Jitsu is the best form of martial art. In fact, it is not a martial art, it is a martial science, because we are the most organized, the most systematic and the most punctual in the world. Auf Wiedersehen, and I hope for you the best wishes of the future.